full of anything. She grew up in that house, in a very small town compared to the rest of the world. Not a huge house, but not a small one either. Just a house with a family and plenty of food on the table. She was a smart girl, having straight A's nearly every year. Growing up Christian and going to church every week, she believed and she learned. She was a naive child. Her first few years of school, she didn't understand why they were saying these things and being so mean. She never truly knew that they were bullies until the 3rd grade. Until the year where she pushed all of it down inside, the year when her tears would not escape. She just wanted to hide. That year, she felt alone. She didn't feel loved. She didn't feel heard. So she just wanted to spread her wings like a bird. Then her imagination grew. She started to write stories and drew more and tried to distract herself from the bullies. Next came grades 4 and 5, and although they were better, she'd hoped she survived. But deep down, she secretly hoped that they would come to her, try to hurt her inside and out so that they'd get in trouble and she could get free. Those grades, things were better with others, and she started to learn more about life in the adult world. Those years were the years that the outside media started to become important. The music transition changed from Hannah Montana to Kesha, from Justin Bieber to Taio Cruz, and life started to change. Things were getting better, though friendships still hard, and as the media, magazines, and television geared more towards high schoolers, she felt she knew she was getting sucked in. She just wanted to be cool. Then she was told that Grandpa was sick. Not much information, but enough to know it was bad. And after prodding her mom to tell her for months, she saw the tears and the fear in her mother's eyes as she mumbled cancer. Summer weekends came and went, car rides frequent. Anticipating 6th grade, anxious, she didn't really know what to think. Didn't want to be afraid, just a cool girl with no problems. Bullies started to come and go so fast she frequently forgot to blink. She was so worried about being perfect in everyone's eyes except her own. Home life became rough, and fighting became frequent, and she knew she wasn't the innocent girl she once was. Feeling the need to be perfect in school, at home, online, until one day she didn't want to be perfect anymore. Slowly but surely, her life went upside down. First it was her hair to change black. Next was her nails. Clothing came soon behind, along with the raccoon eye makeup. And she thought if she accepted she wasn't perfect, she wouldn't be a failure. Life came to the point where she would pray she would die, that it would be an accident, so it wouldn't be her fault, and hey, maybe she'd see Grandpa again. The hope went from praying to red pan drawn sloppily on her forearm, until the first scratch, the first taste of death, and she was hooked. Mom soon noticed and she was sent away for 3 days, signed a contract that she wouldn't do it again, lasting only a month. And after that, her main hobby was the simple self-harm. Within 6 months, she had attempted to dig the blade deep within, never getting caught, but always wanting to succeed. Her mindset then changed from, I'm going to do it, to if I go too deep, I guess I just won't stop it. And this was the first step in getting out of the pit she was so desperately stuck in. The climbing became easier and the cutting less frequent. Then she was clean. She had stopped until she craved just one small cut. Not realizing the new blade was as sharp as it went too deep. She stayed home from school, was home all alone, and the adrenaline seemed to make the blood come out of the incision faster. She'd been helping with Sunday school the last few months. Things there seemed to help, and she was relearning the lessons from her childhood. She helped every Sunday, both services, attended youth group weekly, and prayed. Though not fully clean, she was much better. 8 months after the deep regret, she finally became clean. And that little girl who missed being a kid and used to hate life realized that she could succeed. She could do anything. She could. And so, she did.